A very good morning to one and all, and welcome to the edCafe. This is your host Mansi Yadav, and today we have a very special guest with us. Let me give you a glimpse of his introduction. So, he's a hardcore sales and a marketing profession in the educational institution from past 28 years. We'll hear more about him from his own words. A very warm welcome to Dr. Sudhir Gaur. A very warm welcome, sir. Thank you for being on edCafe. Please tell our audiences about yourself.
Thanks, Mansi. And I like the concept of edCafe, and that's how we connected over LinkedIn. And I always want to impart whatever I have gathered over a period of time. I'm being into this corporate academia and industry for almost 35 years now, and in my experience I have read thousands of books, attended various programs, and create my own philosophy that how one should be getting success in his career. This edCafe word attracted me. This is how education and cafe being collaborated, and this is the age and era of collaboration. You have something, I have something. I give a small example over here. If you have a 1 rupees coin and I have a 1 rupees coin, and if I give it to you and you give it to me, how much left with you?
One, of course, because you gave me one.
If we exchange our one idea each with each one of us, how many ideas you remained with?
I'll be left with 2 ideas, of course.
And this is the power of collaboration.
Yeah. So basically it is about the amalgamation of your mind thoughts and my mind thoughts, and keeping the combination of that, we get generated ideas out of it. It is like each and every person is built with some or the other qualities that he has an idea of, a unique idea sense.
Every personality is unique.
Exactly.
That is with students, that is with workforce of an organization, and that's everywhere.
Exactly. And to be very honest, as you said, sir, about the concept of combining with the ideas or the genres, talking about the educational technology institutions when we talk about, or maybe the educational technological companies when we talk about. So today, in these today's scenarios, as we have seen that education and technology has become an important topic to be discussed.
No doubt.
Exactly. Because when we see that the traditional education methodology which we have seen since our childhood, and now after pandemic we have seen so many of changes, the modern technology that we can see, the digitalization that we can see. What do you feel, sir? I have this question in my mind that still the parents are somewhere or the around, they are so much into, मेरे बच्चे के मार्क्स अच्छे आने चाहिए, मेरा बच्चा टॉप करना चाहिए, आपके मतलब 100 में से 90 क्यों आए. There are some parents who are a bit strict about marks.
Even my wife is follower of that.
Okay. So my question is that whether these, we should make the parents and the surroundings of ours, like the ecosystem of ours, to understand that it's not about marks, but it is about the education you get, the skills you create. It's not about ki marks hi sab kuch hai.
If I have to explain this, when we were into studies, I was studying at that time, the marks was very big milestone of or any performance. But over a period of time, I saw in my family, there are so many engineers. 2 of my daughters, they are brilliant in education. they are good in academics, they scored 90 plus. If I compare my son, he is not that much about marks, and I don't care about it also.
Exactly.
Although my wife has a concern always, put him in this tuition, this, that. But I come to know in the long run, marks are important, no problem. But what we take from that education, how that education, what you have studied, will bring your ideas into action when you are doing a job or pursuing a career, or you are running your own business even.
Exactly.
So in my words, like, marks are important, but that not much too important that we should blame or curse a student, those who are not scoring high. They may be having some other qualities. If we will go behind marks, we will not get Virat Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar or other people.
Exactly. I mean, like if I give you a small example, अगर हमने A.R. रहमान को कभी बोला होता कि आप मैथ्स टीचर बन जाओ, just imagine how would that scenario have been. I don't think so he must have been a good maths teacher, because he always knew that he's a good singer, of course.
So plus minus multiply और divide की जगह सारे गामा आता.
Exactly. and you take an example, MS धोनी.
Yes.
अगर उन्होंने उस टाइम पे वो स्टेप नहीं उठाया होता तो शायद आज भी वो he must be working.
So there was a turning point in his life. He was pursuing a job because of family pressure and everything.
Exactly.
But he realized one point of time that I should follow my passion.
Follow my passion, exactly.
And that is how I give advice to all the viewers that don't be serious, but take tasks seriously.
Serious, exactly. So, how do you think that this shift of focus on from marks to skill can be done in the education system, if we talk about?
For that, we have to follow a principle that even this new education policy is footprint for that.
Exactly.
They don't want to pressurize students from the weight of the bags. They want to get rid of this linear education system. They want to provide a path to the students where they can get a exponential growth.
Exactly.
Like when I was studying, I took science and maths, so means my stream was fixed. But over a period of time, in last 10-15 years, I have been into this education system and delivered session to various colleges, institutes, universities, group gatherings, online platform, and I found that one should focus only, they should pick some knowledge from study, because knowledge is a part,
exactly.
But more focus on applying that knowledge, which is known as skills.
Yeah.
So skills are more important. I'm not telling knowledge is not important. Knowledge we gather from school, college, society, family, peers, but skills can be developed.
Exactly. And as you said, rightly said, sir, that skills can be developed. बचपन से हम एक चीज़ सुनते आए हैं, एंड दैट इज़ कि अगर बच्चे का बेस क्लियर है ना, तो बच्चा कभी नहीं, मतलब खाए बिना नहीं मरेगा. सो दिस इज अ लाइन जो
भूखा नहीं मरेगा.
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली, कि भूखा नहीं मरेगा. सो दिस इज अ लाइन जो हम सुनते हुए आए हैं कि बच्चे का बेस क्लियर होना चाहिए. नाउ मेरा क्वेश्चन यही है कि एज वी हैव सीन ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन के बाद बहुत सारी चीजें चेंज हुई है.
ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन एक्चुअली में बाय फोर्स आया अपने सिस्टम में.
Exactly.
When 2020 the lockdown being forced out, so schools, colleges and even institutions were not ready to impart education through online.
Because they were first of all they were concerned कि will it be a win-win. ऐसा ना हो कि ना टीचर अपनी चीज़ें डिलीवर कर पा रहे हैं, ना स्टूडेंट अपनी चीज़ें डिलीवर कर पा रहे हैं, एंड देयर कुड हैव बीन अ लैक ऑफ थिंग्स. इट वाज डन फोर्सफुली, ऑफ कोर्स, एज यू सेड सर.
देखिए, मैनेजमेंट एजुकेशन में ऑनलाइन 10-12 साल से चल रहा है.
हाँ जी.
आई हैव अटेंडेड वेरियस प्रोग्राम्स वेयर आई नेवर मैच ए ट्रेनर, but we engaged over online other platforms. But when it comes to the students, the importance of teacher, be with the students, find out his body movement, grasping power, be with him, that makes sense.
Exactly. And to be very honest, हमारे लिए थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लमेटिक हो गया था बिकॉज ऑफ आफ्टर पैंडमिक, बिकॉज हम हमेशा से ट्रेडिशनल मेथडोलॉजी पे जीते हुए आए हैं. बट यहीं अगर हम बाहर की बात करें, बाहर के देशों की बात करें, वहाँ पे और पहले से बच्चे लैपटॉप लेके जा रहे हैं, डेस्कटॉप पे अपना काम कर रहे हैं, तो उनके लिए वो इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं था. दे वर ईजिली, यू नो, दे अडेप्टेड ऑल दोज थिंग्स इन द पैंडमिक इटसेल्फ एंड दे वर गुड विद द फ्लो. हाँ, इफ यू टेक इंडियन एजुकेशन लाइक कंसर्न, यहाँ पे दिक्कतें हुई ऑफ कोर्स, बट नाउ एज
दिक्कतें इसलिए हुई कि यहाँ पर हम लोग तैयार नहीं थे, डेटा का स्पीड उतना नहीं था. लोगों के पास गैजेट्स नहीं थे. एवरीबॉडी कैन नॉट अफोर्ड ए सेपरेट स्मार्टफोन फॉर देयर किड्स. लैपटॉप हर एक के पास नहीं होता है. और बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. और इवन टीचर्स वर नॉट रेडी, दे वर नॉट इक्विप्ड
to the technology.
How to engage students over
the technology. Exactly, because actually.
But मैं आपको बताता हूँ, ये सब 2025-26 में होना ही था. बट वो पैंडेमिक की वजह से
पहले हो गया. Exactly. So this is good. In fact,
it is good
because anywhere or around modern technology adapt करना was important for us.
One should adopt the technology, because even when you go to the banking institution, financial institution, government institution, everywhere there is a digitization, and you cannot rule out the digitization from our life. Exactly.
So like I would just ask one thing, and that is कि we have seen traditional methodology also, we have seen modern technology also. What do you feel कि modern technology से traditional technology is like in hand process for us, या फिर is it a course? Like, you know, faculties, teachers, all of these people have this fear of concern, जहाँ पे they are like कि अगर इतनी टेक्नोलॉजिकल पावर आ गई, लाइक गेमिफिकेशंस आने लग गए अब तो एजुकेशन में,
to make the concept easy.
Exactly. So now they have a fear कि, you know, अगर इतना मॉडर्नाइजेशन, इतने एजुकेशन मॉडर्नाइजेशन हो रहा है, तो टीचर को कहीं ना कहीं एक fear of thought है कि what about our job?
No.
So what do you have to say about this?
Trainers cannot be ruled out.
Exactly.
And there is a caption of my company where I run management development programs. I go to various colleges, corporates, where we train their employee. Because if you have taken somebody from the campus, the journey from campus to corporates, it's a difficult journey.
Exactly.
We are in a very safe environment when we are in a college, but when we come to work to any company, they have the expectation.
Exactly.
And I know one thing: the importance of coach, trainer, or teacher, whatever you are, it is important.
It's a very important role in your life, because somewhere or around you see them as your mentor, your ideal, and you learn the human lesson values from them, the moral ethics. I guess modern technology cannot teach you about the ethical or maybe the traditional culture.
A blend will be preferred over a period of time.
Yeah.
Uses of traditional methods as well as the uses of the technology.
Exactly.
So blend can satisfy parents that teacher is there and my son is also, or my daughter is using the technology. So both of them should go hand in hand. And that's our Prime Minister's vision also.
Exactly. And as you have talked about the upskilling part, जो आपने बोला कि बच्चा कॉलेज में अपने safest place पे होता है, but कॉलेज से जब वो बाहर निकलता है, then that is the race of his or her life.
Yes.
Where he like it's kind of a race, and you have to. 3 Idiot का वो डायलॉग याद आ गया कि लाइफ इज अ रेस, एंड यू हैव टू एंड यू रन फॉर समथिंग और अराउंड, चाहे वो आपका जॉब हो, चाहे वो आपकी स्टडीज हो, चाहे आप किसी भी चीज़ के लिए कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के लिए तैयारी कर रहे हो. सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक कि एक इंसान को, लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इट्स आई एम देयर and if I get a job, this, like for example, this is my first job, and now I should feel कि अब मेरा ये safer side है. Now I do not have to, you know, worry about anything. अच्छे खासे महीने में पैसे आ रहे हैं, and everything is like, ये mindset आ जाता है लोगों में, because the moment you get money, you start earning, you start getting money in your hand, you have this mindset कि यार
so
सब
that
सही तो है.
mindset only comes, Mansi, when we do the job.
Exactly.
When we pursue the career, we never be at the rest.
Exactly, sir.
Always upskilling, how to build my attitude, what are the habits I should adopt, what should I leave, so that I come into limelight. I being in the race, getting a job is not a difficult.
Exactly.
I tell you. But holding the job, getting promoted, going to the destination, or being into the core of the company, that's very difficult. And their knowledge is skill never work. Attitude and habit
works. Exactly. It is important for you to, you know, upskill, as you said, sir, rightly said. Upskilling is important. When you are working, upskilling is important. Your growth is important.
When we'll close the session, I will give you a tip also.
Yeah, sure, of course. So, like as you said, upskilling is important, and for your growth also. Even if you are opting for any kind of a course, even if you are doing a job and you are opt for a course, because you know that you want to, you know, upskill yourself, your knowledge, your skills. You want that promotion level, or you want that basic salary package, and you are hitting for that. But I want to know this, like, what are some of the pointers you would like to give to the youth today, कि what kind of things they should do to upskill themselves even after working?
देखिए, स्किल्स के बारे में मैं आपको बताऊं, जैसे वेरियस डिग्रीज हैं, ऐसे ही 126 skills हैं. And when we have moved into 21st century, 5G is going on. So we should adopt and uplift our thinking pattern also.
Exactly.
In the 5G technology, when you are using your mobile at one click, you have to be alert always. And upskilling comes over there. If you have got the job, there are some companies, those who organize management development programs, continual education program, so that they can retain the talent, they can identify the performers, and they can build next leadership. But if you are not into that kind of environment, it is the responsibility of the candidate, student, those who got the first job. They should thank them, those who have given the opportunity.
Exactly.
But at the same time, they should be ready for the next step. What happened in the pandemic? People, those who are not there aware about the IT, they lost their jobs.
Exactly. And there were so many people who lost their job at that point of time.
Or people have started working on less salary.
Exactly.
Because they have never developed a core skill. So there is a formula called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1 to 8, you need to have 2 core skills, 1 and 8. Then you should have 6 allied skills with you. If a person is doing sales and marketing, what does he do?
He goes to the field, he talks to people, he communicates with them.
Yeah.
He comes back with the reports.
So if a person build 2 core skills, one is communication, second is presentation.
Exactly.
He can sell, market any product. Whether he studied that during his curriculum or not, because selling principles are same.
Same, yeah.
If you have to sell a single pan, that is the same. If you have to sell a data center, principle is same.
And I believe for the sales and marketing, as you're saying, attitude is something which is very important.
Very important.
That you have to hold. You cannot just keep your like a casual attitude, and you can go to meet a client and you'll be like, you know, you never know. And
attitude को हिंदी में बोलते हैं नजरिया.
नजरिया, exactly.
आप नजरिया बदलिए, नजारे बदलेंगे.
वो कहते हैं ना कि पहले सामने वाले को परखिए, उसके बाद उसके तरीके से बात करिए.
बिल्कुल.
आप क्योंकि आप उनके तरीके से बात करने लग जाएंगे ना, तो उनको लगेगा अरे ये तो मेरे तरीके से बात कर रहे हैं। हमारे माइंड एग्जैक्टली हमारे माइंड मिलते हैं, तो वो अपने आप ही एक ट्रस्ट, एक जो बॉन्ड होता है ना, वो वहीं से बिल्ड होना शुरू हो जाता है। एज यू सेड राइटली सर इंटरव्यू से पहले कि इट्स नॉट द कंपनी that you like, you know, that you sell, like it's like you are the company and your face value is important, it's not the thing.
Absolutely.
आप प्रोडक्ट नहीं बेच रहे हैं, आप
तो उसमें सारी चीज आ जाती है। लोग तो कम्युनिकेशन और इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज इज नथिंग लाइक, इट्स एक्सप्रेशन। लैंग्वेजेस आर फॉर एक्सप्रेशन, नॉट फॉर impressions. But at the same time, your dressing, how you conduct yourself, how do you go, how you meet, that makes sense. Exactly. People understand and then they build a relationship.
Exactly, sir. As you said about the upskilling, कि job के बाद upskilling is important. Upskilling के अलावा एक चीज़ और है, that is financial literacy.
Yeah.
जिसके बारे में आजकल बहुत बातें हो रही हैं। एंड
यंगस्टर सब ऑर्डर कर देते हैं, आज ये मैकडी आ गया, आज जोमेटो से मंगा लिया, ये कर लिया, एंड दे नेवर सी what are their balances, they rely on the credit
cards. So see, so my next question is around that only ki sir, what do you think, like how do you think that the parents or the surroundings or even the school organization can support the students to understand the literal way of financial literacy in their early age?
Because what happened, Mansi, when I was a student in a school or college, there was not a concept of pocket money.
Exactly. हमें तो 100 रुपए मिलते थे,
आपको 100 मिलते थे, मुझे वो भी नहीं मिला। कोई कॉन्सेप्ट ही नहीं था, क्या चाहिए वो मिलेगा। फेस्टिवल्स के टाइम पे ड्रेसेस बनती थी, कोई मैरिज वगैरह आ गई तो मिल जाता। अब ऐसा नहीं, इट्स अ ओपन वर्ल्ड।
एग्जैक्टली,
बिकॉज एलपीजी का सिलेंडर ही नहीं है। एलपीजी इज लिबरलाइजेशन, प्राइवेटाइजेशन एंड ग्लोबलाइजेशन। सो एलपीजी जब से हुआ तब से बहुत सारी एक ओपन इकोनॉमी थिंग्स आर देयर, यू हैव द मॉल्स, यू हैव गॉट द जॉब, यू मीट पीपल, यू सी हाउ ही इज ड्रेसिंग, I should copycat that, but one should understand his limits.
Exactly, sir.
10% तो सेव करना चाहिए।
Exactly. अब जैसे हमारे साथ एक कॉन्सेप्ट था कि हमें हमारे पेरेंट्स ने 100 रुपए दे दिए हफ्ते के और बोला ये तुम्हारे एक हफ्ते का पॉकेट मनी है, नाउ डू वट एवर यू वॉन्ट टू डू, यू कैन वेस्ट इट इन अ सिंगल डे, यू कैन इन्वेस्ट इट, यू कैन डबल द अमाउंट, इट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन यू। सो दैट टाइम वी डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड दिस कि यार मम्मी पापा सिर्फ 100 रुपए क्यों देते हैं हफ्ते में, दूसरे पेरेंट के तो
हमारे टाइम पे तो बर्थडे पार्टीज भी नहीं हुआ करती थी।
like the generation gap I would say, but like एक mindset आ जाता था कि यार मेरे पेरेंट्स क्यों नहीं मुझे 500 दे रहे, उसके पेरेंट्स तो दे रहा है। बट इनिशियली जब हम बड़े हुए देन वी अंडरस्टूड कि नहीं, देयर वाज समथिंग दैट दे वांटेड अस टू लर्न एंड दैट वाज हाउ टू सेव, हाउ टू इन्वेस्ट, how to even waste your money. So that is what am I trying to like get the answers from कि sir what do you think कि एक पेरेंट या फिर एक स्कूल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बच्चों को अर्ली एज में, मतलब 5-6 साल 7 साल 8 साल जब से उनमें दिमाग आने लग जाए तब से दे शुड स्टार्ट टेलिंग देम द वैल्यू ऑफ मनी, वो कैसे कर सकते हैं?
देयर इज अ कॉन्सेप्ट कॉल्ड पावर ऑफ डिलेड ग्रेटिफिकेशन। एक इंस्टेंट ग्रेटिफिकेशन है, एक डिलेड ग्रेटिफिकेशन है। मैं आपको एक चॉकलेट देता हूँ, मैं बोलता हूँ आप इसे खा सकते हो, लेकिन मैं ये बोलता हूँ कि यदि 10 मिनट आप इसको नहीं खाओगे तो मैं आपको 2 चॉकलेट दूंगा। दिस इज द वे इन डेवलप्ड नेशंस दे आर ट्रेनिंग स्टूडेंट्स कि या इफ आई कैन होल्ड ऑन माई इंस्टिंक्ट्स I can get 2
exactly।
तो वही है, तो थोड़ी देर आप शांत रहिए, अपने इंस्टेंट ग्रेटिफिकेशन को छोड़िए और आपको मिलेगा। और यही ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में भी है, बहुत सारे लोग ज्वाइन करते हैं 3 महीने में ही बोलते हैं कि यार हमको प्रमोशन चाहिए, हमारी सैलरी चाहिए। यू वेट फॉर योर टर्न। इफ यू आर परफॉर्मिंग, योर मैनेजमेंट इज हैविंग वॉच ऑन दैट
एग्जैक्टली,
एंड यू विल बी आइडेंटिफाइड एट द राइट टाइम। When there is a need of raising the voice, you do. But always talking about that does not make sense.
That makes a bad impact.
Yes, that makes.
Bad.
Or talking about your peers.
Yeah.
Or asking what is your salary. How much you are
wrong.
getting.
Yeah.
That's, be in your limits, focus on your task, and you will be getting what you deserve.
Exactly, so I mean, such a beautiful conversation we had about upskilling, of course, and of course I would take some of your tips, as you said, कि job के बाद सिर्फ just don't do a job, and don't take your job so serious. It's just the task that you have to take serious.
Don't be serious.
Exactly.
Take your task seriously. Take job seriously.
Exactly. So these concepts make, like, you know, these concepts inspires the youth, to be very honest, and all these things let us motivate and do the work. Or maybe if we talk about कोई बच्चा जो MNC में हो, वो MNC को लेके वो सोचेगा, जो पढ़ रहा हो वो पढ़ने को लेके सोचेगा. And I believe कि as you said कि upskilling is important. Learning, what I feel is, learning can never be stopped. Every day is a learning day. हर दिन आपको कुछ ना कुछ नया सीखने को मिलता है.
सीखते रहना चाहिए.
Exactly. वो आप पे डिपेंड करते हैं कि आप उसको कितना इनहेरिट करना चाहते हो या कितना नहीं. Because some people have this attitude कि यार बोल गया छोड़ो ना यार, why do I care? I have my own knowledge. But it is not like that.
It is not sufficient.
Exactly. Knowledge.
You feel that you know everything.
Exactly.
But
sir.
there are some things which you don't know.
Don't know.
And you don't know that you don't know.
Exactly. You don't know that you don't know that you don't have the knowledge of it. And this is what the concept is, ki knowledge is an abundance thing, which is like an infinity thing, जो कभी खत्म नहीं हो सकता. You will get to have this knowledge every day, every point of time.
मानसी, इन सब चीजों के जवाबों के लिए मैंने अपनी बुक तैयार करी है, जिसका टाइटल है काश टू कैश.
Oh, nice. So when it is getting
launched? It is getting ready in a 10-15 days time.
Oh, that's
I have
good.
put it, whatever learning I have done over a period of time from my gurus. I dedicate all this to those who I have worked. They guided me, they always handhold, they shown the path, and they motivate. Motivation never comes only with the money.
Money, exactly, sir.
M for motivation, M for money. But motivation comes always. So what is this cash to cash principle? If you allow me, I can elaborate.
Please, of course. Even I would love to read that book.
Yeah. So cash is a combination of 4 letters. K stands for knowledge, A stands for attitude, S for skill, H for habit. So knowledge and skill are 2 things through which you get into job.
Exactly.
But attitude and habit are 2 important points which we never discuss in our education system, in our family system. We never give focus on that. But organizations do. So knowledge, attitude, skill and habit, if you combine and read it, it will sound you like cash.
I am sure I am going to read that book, of course. Of course, we are going to meet again, and of course, I'll be reading Cash it's Cash to Cash.
Cash to Cash.
I'm sure the students, the youth would get a good amount of information from this book. Thank you so very much, sir, for this beautiful conversation that we had today.
Thanks to your team at edCafe, Apart Technologies, those who made this available. And the person who is behind camera also is very important.
Exactly.
Because they are recording it, they will add it and present the final content to the audience.
Exactly, sir.
So I liked the way you conducted, and it was a candid conversation. I was feared inside that what you will ask.
But it was a very general conversation that we had. Sir, before ending this interview session, I would just like you to sign up this mug as the signature concept of ours.
Okay. This is a new concept.
Yes.
So where to sign?
You can sign it. You can sign it here.
So one is for whom?
One is for you and one is for us, as in the memory.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you so very much.
I hope people, those who are watching this conversation, they will like, and all the best. Good luck. एक गाना की 2 लाइन मेरे मन में है, आप कहें तो मैं सुनाता हूँ.
जी जरूर.
रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के, कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार के. ये इम्तिहान फिल्म का गाना है और पूरी जिंदगी हम लोग इम्तिहान ही देते रहे.
एग्जैक्टली सर, क्या बात कही है आपने. पूरी जिंदगी हम लोग इम्तिहान लेते रहते हैं. And that is what life is.
Yes.
Exactly. Every second you have some of these struggles, and every minute you have some of the things that you need to come out of it.
Absolutely.
अगर आप उससे बाहर, अगर आपके पास कुछ आया जो कि आपको लग रहा है डिफिकल्ट है और आप सोच रहे हो कि आप वो नहीं कर सकते, बट अगर आपने वो कर दिखाया, that is your success and the achievement.
Absolutely.
And as you said, M for money and M for motivation. Motivation is more important. Money is important.
Money is also important.
But M for motivation is what brings a money.
But if you are motivated, you can earn money.
Exactly. So thank you so very much guys for being in this conversation. I hope you got to get a good amount of knowledge, and I hope you got to inspire with the words of Dr. Sudhir Gaur. Thank you for being in this interview session. We'll meet next time with the next special guest. Thank you.